one thing left to do before we go to date, and that is talk about Cosmos. New out on Blu-ray this week. It's the final film from Andrzej Żuławski, who sadly died this year.
Yeah, I think
this was his final film.
First film in like 15 years, his last one.
Blimey.
Yeah.
Joe, can you take this one, please? Please?
Okay, I've recently been getting into Żuławski after watching. We've all seen that clip of Isabella Gianni in Possession going absolutely
crazy,
ballistic in the tunnel. So I watched a few of his films, watched 3 of them, and all 3 of them were absolutely exhausting. Third Part of the Night, Possession, and the other one I watched free on YouTube, the Devil,
right?
Which was
looks mad, yeah.
Something else. Obviously, I showed a clip for you of the Devil, which is just like. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah, and so Cosmos is about 2 main characters. One called, I think it's Weltold, and another Lucien. Weltold is somebody who's failed his exams because his parents want him to be a lawyer, and Lucien, somebody who has left the fashion industry, and yeah, he's saying they'll keep on calling me back, and basically these 2 characters go to a hotel, and
from that point on,
just absolute insanity. But the main thing throughout the film is what gives it a kind of strangely a mystery and noirish edge is as Veltold's character is coming through the forest, as he says in the trailer, I hate the forest, and you'll get that a lot, like I hate the sea, I hate the night, I'm afraid of the night, I'm afraid of the forest. He sees a bird hung on a piece of string, and it inquisits him madly, and he starts to see in this hotel that they go to loads of other things like wood hanging, stuff like off the walls that looks like an arrow, and Lucien's no, it looks like a rake, and as you can see, like trying to describe it is just so weird.
It's impossible.
I can't narrow down a plot. That is basically it. 2 guys go to a hotel and just crazy things happen. There's obviously the owners of the hotel, like a father, the mother, and I think he's like the stepfather because he married her, and he's the stepfather to Lena, who Weltold just goes absolutely madly in love with, and he starts to every time he sees her, he goes because he wants to be a writer, and he just goes on these crazy literary rants just that completely come out of nowhere, and sometimes go to the point of mad intensity where you just like. As always in Żuławski's films, you just like try and stop, but it's just I can't describe it. It's such a strange film.
It's good though, isn't it?
It's fantastic. It's like it's weird in the sense of this
nothing makes any sense.
Nothing makes any sense. Literally, characters will just go on absolute mad rants that mean absolutely nothing, but strangely still have the emotion behind it.
Yeah,
a
lot of wall breaking.
Yeah, it's such a strange film. I can't really think of anything to say about it.
I think the best thing we can do in this situation is just to post the trailer on Twitter.
Post the trailer and
you can have a look, and you'll see for yourself that nothing makes much sense.
No,
even in the same scene. People will just talk and they won't listen to each other, and they just say things that don't connect at all. It's just puzzling.
Some of his films are free on YouTube, aren't they?
Some of them,
yeah. I want to see On the Silver Globe.
On the Silver Globe is free on YouTube if you want to.
I don't think I ever will, but.
Did you manage to watch it?
I'll watch it soon.
I want to watch it. It looks like How to Be a God, and that can only be a good thing.
But the only thing I think of theme-wise, I suppose, is how they try and they make sense of like things that aren't really connected at all, as well as like everything else. Not a lot of things are connected, but it's the film's strangely funny and just weird and absolutely mad. Surprisingly, not as intense as others films, but still just crazy.
Very strange indeed.
Tried my best.
I think you did a fair job. That's Cosmos. It's out on Blu-ray now. It's worth seeing. Yeah, it really is.
I'll give it a watch.